I'd like to say, I remember a long time ago, one day, my dad was like, Brad, come here, boy. Come here, boy. And we talked a bit, and you said to me that you have to be the captain of your own ship. And I've been the captain of my own ship.
Amen.
It's rocked back and forth, but it's never sunk. And the reason that it hasn't sunk because it was built by the Johnson factory. The foundation that you and all you all put into building my ship is the best in the world. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy birthday, and I love you, Dad. For that.
Hello, everyone.
That's what they tell y'all.
Step up.
All right. Dad, I wanted to say, you meant a lot to me in my life. You've always been there for me, through thick and thin. It's because of you I'm the person that I am, and everything that I've learned from you as a parent with my son comes from what I've learned as a child through you. You have taught me the meaning of education, the meaning of family, the meaning of love, the meaning of being in integrity as well. Your love has made a difference for my life as well as others, and I want to thank you for being who you are and who you continue to be. I love you very much, and I wish all the blessings for you the rest of your life. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Tanya, and I am Tracy's oldest daughter. And I thought about writing something, and I thought, as I began to write, I wasn't successful because it's very emotional. To look back over my 50 years and see what a blessing my father has been for me. He has taught us commitment. He's taught us faith. He taught us to believe in God and put him first at the center of your life. And through that, you achieve goodness. And only through God will you get that. He has taught us about family. From the very young age of going to East Chicago, seeing our family here in Detroit, just connecting with people and always staying connected. He taught us about education. He would give us unusual stories about how he would walk distances to school and how school was tough for him. He couldn't understand why we could not get A's because he felt life was easy for us. So he taught us about being structured and having faith. And he taught us, both he and my mother, who is no longer with us, about understanding the dynamics of family and understanding your commitment to all those who are important to you. And to lose someone at an early age, as he was, he still kept us grounded and provided the best for us and encouraged us to pursue our educational goals and career goals and family goals, and we did that. And then he was blessed again to meet Bessie, who has been very instrumental in the love of his life currently. And he has shown their family to be a unit too, all of us as a unit. And so it is through his vision that we have created our own vision. And so I can't even imagine life without his vision for me and for everyone that he touches. And so tonight, we all who are sitting here are celebrating his goodness. And so I want my father to know that I love him unconditionally because he has loved me unconditionally. And so with that, I'd like to say, Dad, I love you. I'm always here for you. You have been my rock, and I will continue to be yours.
How do you follow that up? I'm getting emotional now. The other stuff was just the parts I had to play tonight, but
That wasn't no part.
you know, growing up, you don't understand always what your parents are trying to teach you. You think every time they're saying something to you, they don't know what they're talking about. But later on in life, you realize they had something to say. My dad has always had something to say. And I can stand up here and tell you, I didn't always agree with it, nor did I always like it. But I loved him, and I love him. You know, one of the things that I remember always trying to, you know, growing up as a kid, trying to impress him. And wondering why sometimes that, you know, inside I felt like, man, I'm just not getting there. I'll do this and I'll do that. What did he say? What did he want me to do? Oh, he wanted me to go down this path. I tried that path and it still didn't reach the mark, I didn't think. Till I joined the service. I said, well, he's always told you to be independent. So hey, I'm going to make my mark. How's that? Well, I joined the service. And he came to El Paso, Texas, and spent some time with me and my wife. And he walked over to the hospital, unbeknownst to me. And I don't know who he spoke to along the way or inside the hospital. But when I got home from work, he told me that he was proud of me. You know, and I'll never forget that, because that's all any of us are looking for. And, you know, I said earlier, I'm proud to be his son. And I always tried not to follow in his footsteps, but unfortunately I have. You know, I joined the service, he was in the Marines. He coached football, I coached high school football. You know, it just seemed to work out that way. But it's only because he showed us that's what you should do. That's part of being a man. That's part of being a father. And that's what he showed me. You have to give back, you have to work hard, and you have to have a group of people to show you love, but also to show your family love and to help you raise your family. And I thank you. I thank you. The table back there in the back, you're part of that. My aunts and uncles, I love you all. Because without you, this would not be me. I would not be me. You know, my dad was a rock. He was a rock because of all of you in here. And I thank you for being here. And I thank him and I love him. He knows it, and I thank you for showing me how to do so many things, but most of all, how to be a man and a father. Thank you.
Now I'd like to bring up Mr. Tracy Johnson's brother, older brother, Nancy Johnson.
Come on up, man.
Well, you know, I'm 11 years older than my brother. So when I turned a man, like 21, I couldn't have this little boy running behind me. I didn't know him, brother, he just wasn't ready. So now that he turned 75, I guess he can run with me.
That's a good
Sorry. Okay, anyone from the Johnson or Carter family who wants to make some comments, please come on.